soak them. I don't know if soaking will help at this point. The paper is pretty difficult to come out at this point. Well, whether I take out the paper or not, I'll be using it to put my tea in and put it in the refrigerator, store it. But when I want it, I just grab a bottle of cold tea and I will drink that. That will be in my best favor. Now, when it comes to all of the stuff that I remove under the sink, some of them will definitely be going back under the sink. As you can see, I have lots of storage left there, and some of the stuff I don't use, so it will be there. And I'm happy that I did that. I'm really happy that I did that. What I need to do is to go through jars that I have, all of the jars that I have, and try to fit the covers on them. I have mason jars and I have all the random jars like pasta jars and stuff like that. Now I don't just have one. I have many, so it can make like a whole set. So the better ones, I'll get it. Little breakable jars. Sometimes you have a little bit of something left, you put it in there, put it in your fridge, or store it up. Or I use those jars for me to make antibiotics with the garlic and honey. For winter is coming, so I use that. I will continue. It's what is the time? It's 1:20 in the morning. I will continue to do this tomorrow. My son starts his first day of college on Wednesday, so tomorrow we'll have to get ready. He have very long hair and all of that, so I'll wash it and get him ready, comb and stuff like that. And then after doing all of that, I will have to come back to the kitchen and the jar situation with the lid and stuff like that. So I'm just leaving everything as is right now, so I'll just continue tomorrow when I'm ready. But I'm happy that I took the initiative and finally got under the sink together once and for all, and then everything can have a place. I believe everything can have a place. Some of the jars, that is where the pots and pans are, I believe they can sit in here as well. They can sit in here as well. So all of the things, it's about to get better. Good morning, friends. This is what I'm working with this morning. So this is what my kitchen is currently looking like because of all the stuff I removed from underneath the sink. This is what it's looking like. So what I'm about to do, I have to move things around. So in this little cabinet right here under the coffee bath, I will be removing some stuff and reorganizing them, and to get some space to put some stuff, I'm gonna use some of Dollar Tree little plastic bins to put in there to see what can happen. If it doesn't work, I'll remove it and do something else. But for now, yeah, this is what we're working with, so that I can clear this up. And also, let me show you, I have this going on right here. The bottles that I talked about last night to make the tea, I have it boiling in water and oil to get the paper around it out. That paper, I tried removing it with the knife just now in the water, and it is wrapped up with plastic. It has a plastic seal over the paper, and that is why it is so strong. But the kitchen is looking like this with all of the stuff that I removed last night under the sink. Okay, excuse my sink, we live inside of here. So yeah, this is what it is for now. Okay, so I'll show you inside of the cabinet that I'm working with right now. So they had a shelf right there, and I removed it already this morning. This is the piece. I pull it out. I didn't intend on videotaping this area since it was under the sink I was doing, but since I realized that I have to transfer things inside of there, I see, you know, like, why not? And over here is where I keep all my rugs and some baking pans and stuff like that. So I will just reorganize it. I have a few wine and champagne glasses inside of there that I mean probably 2, 3, and it's not a set, it's just like one, so I'll be throwing that out. So with that said, I am going to, the angle where I'm at right now, I'm holding the camera in my hand, but I have to wipe this down and get it together and put some stuff inside of them, reorganize. Okay, so this is the bins I said that I'll be using right here. Some of these, or if not, get something that is appropriate, something that actually fits, because I really want this organized proper. furniture piece to see if I can rise it. I have my coffee mat over that, so I'm gonna see if I can rise it by using these. These are from a prior dress I had and I saved it. Hi friends. So as you can see, I'm trying my best to keep this coffee bar going. I got this 4-leg from my dresser in my bedroom, the black one. I did a video about it previously, organizing it. Now that I switch it and I just put it to sit flat on the floor. This 4-leg, I kept them. So I was just realizing that the coffee bar is a bit low, and at the time I don't know why it just popped in my mind to use those legs that I have there, so I went and get them. And I was trying to use this little pink drill you see on top of it, and it just so happened that for some reason the drill is not working. Last time I used it, it worked fine. I charged it, it was charged, the battery was charged. When I came up with the battery in it and tried to work it, it's not turning on. So I guess it's just another piece of crap from Amazon. Absolutely nothing happened to it, and it's fairly new. It's not even a year, or if a year, give and take. That's how it is. But it just stopped working altogether, and so I had to go the old-fashioned way. Mind you, the old-fashioned way is not easy for me because my hand is cramping so bad. I suffer with fibromyalgia, and my hand is hurting so bad. But I needed this leg under that, and this is something that I would have executed easily. I would have executed it back in the days. So I figured I would give it a try. But boy, was I in for a surprise, because my hand is not the same anymore. But I really wanted to get it in. So the moment I got it in, you will see where I just happened to, you don't see where I put it to stand up on its 4 legs. It's because I had my son come and help me flip it over. At that point, I had exhausted all my energy and my strength, and all the strength I had in my hand as well. So I asked him to come and help me flip it over, because the 4-leg is a bit taller than the shorter ones that was there when I flip it on its top. So he came and helped me, but I wouldn't videotape him for YouTube because he doesn't want to be on YouTube, which is very, very much okay with me. But he helped, and he did what I asked him to help me with, which I was very grateful. So the entire situation with this is done. So right now, what I'm trying to do is put a few things back in place and organize inside of that. lot inside of it, but this is preventing it from going in. So I'll have to find a way to take this out. I'm telling you, my friends, I tried everything I could. This rotisserie machine, the height is perfect for indie. It's the strangest things. It's just because of the door for the handle that cannot it's supposed to be there. I mean, I cannot just take it out, and the little space is that much, less than an inch, you know, for it to fit directly inside. So the gray container did not work. So what I'm doing, I'm using those file holders and these as well. These were on the door, under the sink, but because of the way I organize at the bottom of the sink, this can no longer fit. It can fit on the door, but the door won't close because the organizers are too close to the door now. So I'm using this to organize underneath in the cabinet for the coffee bar. However, I'm doing that because it's not that the gray ones doesn't fit, but because of the way that it's shaped. It's like it only takes 2 baskets. Now those 2 baskets can fit in there perfectly. However, I realized that it's not a perfect square, it's not a perfect rectangle, it slants in, okay, because of the angle. So it's not a space saver. So I'm going to use these instead. I can just sit by each other. It did a pretty good job organizing all my kitchen rags, cleaning rags. I folded it to size and I place it in there. Goes to show you, you can use other organizers to do different things. It doesn't have to be because it is for folders, use it for folders alone. You can use it for other stuff around your home and make it work. So because this little coffee bar is so tiny, and the Dollar Tree, and these are also from Dollar Tree as well. Hello my friends, I need to say welcome. Where is my manners? Thank you for returning to visit Living by Faith TV. My name is Celine. I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. You are greatly appreciated. And for those who are visiting for the very first time, I want to thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you like what you see enough, just enough to subscribe to Living by Faith TV. There is a lot of content that will be coming up, at least 3 times a week videos, if not 3 times, because things happen in life, at least twice a week. I'm working really hard on that to bring you all the content that I promise. So hopefully everybody is doing well, everybody is blessed, everybody is acknowledging the blessing. Hope that you do not let anything keep you down. Hope that you don't let anyone make you feel less than. Hope that you are loving on yourself. Okay? Because in life, things does not always go the way that you plan for it to go, but your circumstances and situation does not define who you are. Okay? We all have our ups and downs. Things happen in this lifetime that is beyond our control sometimes, and we have to understand that there is a higher power that is in charge, that can take care of us, that can do for us. He said that he will never leave us nor forsake us, and we need to have faith and continue believing, not for him but for ourselves. When we have faith, we can hope, we can trust, we can believe in Jesus. That is for us to keep on going, for our strength to be built up, for us to get through the hurdles and the stumbling block, the thorny paths of life's journey. God has promised us that the water will not overflow us, the fire will not consume us, and when we cannot walk anymore, he will carry us through. My friends, we have a journey and a destination to get to. And Jesus himself has promised that if we cannot walk anymore and things get too bad for us, he is willing to carry us to the end of our journey. We have to make it there. That is a must. That is why he has promised us one way or the other, we will get there. condition because it's peeling up and stuff. But this is some brown old looking contact paper I put on this, and I didn't like it, and so I put the black on it. But apparently the black is doing the exact same thing, so I'm gonna have to strip it because it is brand new. When I bought this, I thought it was black and white. When it got here, I realized it was gray and white. So I covered it up in black and I left the doors, but I've never really been happy with it. So I'm gonna have to strip it over because all the edges are messed up. All of the edges. It makes it look like a very old piece of furniture, but it's not. When I got in here, I bought that. So now I'm about to show you the jars that I have. When I say I have a lot of jars from different things, from honey, pasta, sauce, and stuff like that I've been collecting. These are the jars I'm gonna go through. And I also have these mason jars. So I'll go through them and I'll see what I keep and what I throw out. And along with that, I have all of these covers. So I have to find a cover to fit each and every one of these. And except for my mason jar covers, these. Except for these, the covers that came with these, I won't be throwing out the rest of them, but I'll be throwing out all the others. So I have to sort out everything. guys, I decided to go along and get the other side where I have my pots and my pans, since I'm down there already. I'm done with the other side pretty much, so I'm just cleaning this up, okay, and for me to reorganize it. Now you all have seen on the day where I put my pots and my pan, I have reorganized it before, but right now I have something to add to it, so I need to do something about that, okay. Hello friends, let's continue our conversation about hurdles and stumbling blocks, shackle. Feel like you're being pressed down by the entire world. Feels like there is no hope. Feels like all hope that you have is lost. Feels like, what's the point of existing or even living? What's the point of waking up from my bed today? Well, there is a point. You have a purpose. And that purpose is you being the best version of you that you could possibly be. You loving on you and spoiling you. Because if you cannot do that for you, you cannot expect anybody else to do it. They can follow through. Anyone that get to know you and who you are, they can follow through with what you are already doing with yourself, spoiling yourself, loving on yourself, doing the best for you that you can be, being the best version of you that you can be. Someone can see that in you and they can follow through. May it be a family member, a spouse, a new friend, it doesn't matter. But if you are not doing none of these things for yourself, then you cannot expect someone else to just jump into your life and do it for you, because they are not seeing it coming from you yourself. Some people say that, I don't think that girl like herself. I don't think you have to spoil yourself. Let your self-esteem be sky high and let nobody tell you any different. Let nobody tell you that you are not good enough for this or for that. Let nobody say that you cannot. Make cannot not be part of your vocabulary. It's not in your vocabulary. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Remember, friends, you can overcome. You are an overcomer and you can do it. Right now, I find myself in a place, something I never used to do. I do it now. I have a purpose. I wake up in the morning and I go to the bathroom. Excuse me for saying I never used to do it, but that's not the part that I didn't used to do. I always go to the bathroom first thing in the morning, take my shower and all of that. But I do that. There is something else I add to it. I get dressed like I'm going somewhere. Yes, it can be with slacks or track pants, track suits or whatever. Make myself comfortable in the house. And I just, if anything comes up and I have to step out, I will not say, because before, depression is a battle. It's a mind game, right? So what was happening to me is that when I have to get up and to get dressed and to do my hair and to put makeup if I have to or any of the things, I would feel like it was such a heavy burden for me. It's too much just to do that for my own self, for me to get out. But now, when I take my shower in the morning and I go to the bathroom and all done, sometimes I put makeup, sometimes I don't. However, I always get dressed. Like, the only thing I need to put on me is a pair of shoes. That's it. If I have to go outside, I will just say, let's go. I'm going outside. I'm just putting, if I have to even film for the day and do a video, record anything for the day, I don't have to say, oh man, I'm not in the mood to do that today, because I used to do that. Guys. I was away from YouTube for about 6 months, from January all the way to June. My Christmas decor, like I said before, did not come down until the Christmas tree came down in February, the end of February, and then the Christmas decorations and stuff at the end of April. You understand? So it was bad, but I find myself like, I just need to do that for me. Get up, put clothes on me. Sometimes I may not end up going anywhere for the day, but sometimes I do feel like recording something that I'm doing, and all I have to do is just to pull my camera and that's it. Set it up and that's it. If I have a DIY doing, I'm always working on a DIY and I don't feel presentable for camera, then I just don't do it, even though I feel like doing it. Just putting on the clothes is like too much work. So I don't do it. But now that I'm always dressed like I'm going somewhere, I find myself just setting up the camera and let's record, let's go, let's do it. And this is how I've been able to put these videos out for you guys, 2 videos a week or 3 videos a week. I will be putting this video out on Friday. Today is Thursday, so I have to put this video out tomorrow, which I'm recording right now. But this is what it is. We have to try, even though trying is not what we want to do or we feel like we need to do. But when you find yourself going down a rabbit hole with your mental health not being straight, there is nobody that can help you. Believe you me when I tell you, the doctors can give you medication to drug you up and to do whatever they can and to say they are helping you. But the fact remains, really and truly, could you really tell me, apart from sleeping all the time with those medications, can you really sit there and tell me that those thoughts that you have don't come? They're there, but you just feel like you don't care what happened. I've been there. I've been on those meds. You don't care what happened. I don't care. It's like you would drop dead right now and you would not even care. Now, seriously, this is not a life that you would like to live, my friends. This is not a life that you would like to live. You want to live a life that is productive, not just for you, but for those around you, okay? The Bible says, shine your light before men that they may see your good work and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Now, sometimes this comes easy for people when they're in good health and good mental state. I've been there too.